Hey guys, okay, so guess what we're gonna do? We are going to actually do it, okay? I learned all the tricks. It's gonna be okay. I have a big thing of water next to me in case I need it, but we're gonna be okay. We're actually gonna apply Mod Podge and some leftover tissue paper we got for Christmas. And I'm just gonna use that to create some cute little snowflakes that we can stand up. And then we're gonna make this glass. We're gonna turn the glass into something a little bit cuter. Let me turn off the volume though, because it's gonna start talking to me. Oh, hi. Hey. Okay, so in the comments, you guys, these snowflakes are like $4.60. Y'all, they're normally, I don't know, what are these? Like normally $15. They're 70% off. 70% off. They might even be more expensive. I thought they were $17.99, which they might be. I haven't looked in a while. I just know they're on sale. I do. Okay, let me see. Let me tell you how much they are. Yeah, they're normally $17.99, you guys. They are $4 and $4.05. Not even $4.60. $4.05. Okay? Anyways, get them because it's gonna be awesome. So let me take this out. We're gonna use this glass in just a little bit. But first thing we're gonna do is we're going to apply Mod Podge. Now we don't want the Mod Podge to dry, so we're gonna do this pretty quickly. Alisa, the drawings are not yet. You will know whenever you will be tagged or you will be given info, but it's gonna be in the VIP group. So just pay attention there. I've gotta wait until I get all the drawings. I've gotta do it on my other computer. So I've got 2 more drawings to get caught up on in the VIP group. I'll do those today, as well as, y'all, we're gonna open up the mystery bundles. We have a launch coming of new product January 6th. So we're gonna play a little game. Details of that is in the VIP group. So feel free, there is a link in the comments. You can join that free group for info. All right, so I am just painting the Mod Podge on here. I'm getting quite a pretty big layer. I need to add a little bit more. I almost got all the way around. I'm just missing this one side right here. Okay. So that looks good. Actually, I'm gonna pause. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one in, look how cute this wrapping paper is. All right, so I'm gonna just press that down the best I can. Now, the reason you do the heat method is if you have something pretty intricate as far as the shape goes. So you guys know that I do the heat method, which I'm probably still gonna have to do the heat method afterwards just to make it a little flatter. I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. But it's kind of hard to sand down these edges, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm cutting off as much as I can, okay? Trim up these edges the best you can, and then we're going to just set it on fire. Use at your own caution, okay? Just be smart about it, or go outside. Okay. So I trimmed off as much as I could. And so now I'm just gonna hold it from the bottom, okay? Because I'll like twirl it around. We'll start in one spot and then we'll just make our way around. Yes, Brandy, we actually do that here a lot. That's usually what I do. So check it out. Look how awesome. I'm just holding it right in the middle, and it's gonna make its way all the way around. And it's a pretty decent slow, but you want to definitely trim off as much excess as possible. Ta-da! I find that to be so stinking cool. There's a couple of little extra pieces right here. Let's try and get those. There's one there. There's one there. There's another one. I'm just trying to get in these little pieces here that it didn't quite go all the way in. And this one. Oh, so cool. Okay, let's do the next one. So that's one. And let me see. I have another lighter here. Let's try this one, see how this one works. I know, I have not been brave enough to do this, you guys. I haven't been. Yes, it needs to still be wet, okay? It still needs to be wet, and if you don't feel comfortable with doing it, don't, okay? But tips, if you do want to give it a try, go outside, right? It's not gonna hurt you. Go outside if you wanna try it. Trim off the excess. Trim off the excess. You're less likely to get the little pieces that kind of fly, because that was my fear. I did try it once before and I was like, I don't want to do this. But I've taken in a lot of tips and tricks to kind of do it and be okay with doing it. But trim off the excess, okay? Trim off as much as you can. Oops, there's some dripping in here. Not sure I can get that, but anyways, so it is still wet right now, right? Let me see if I have a napkin. Let me see if I can get some of this off. I put a little bit too much Mod Podge in there, so I'm just trying to wipe off some of it. Oops. Oopsie-daisies. Okay, so that is done. Let's get this on here and then we'll trim it up. Let me cut off a piece of this first. Makes it a little easier. Yes, they do stand up. It smells a little funny, but it kind of goes away. But yeah, you do smell the burn. So like I said, if you don't like that smell or something like that that bothers you, just go outside and do it. If you want to do this, like I said, you don't even have to do this. I just thought it was super cool to be able to do it with our snowflakes because they're so intricate. Okay, so let's cut as much as we can off, right? Do. And you guys be sure to go and grab you some snowflakes and the snowflake transfer if you want, because I'm going to show you how else you could decorate these snowflakes. You don't have to do it this way. I will show you a couple other ways. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get this one done. And then we can heat press it, okay, if we wanted to get out all those wrinkles, or leave it the way it is. Totally up to you. Oh, there it went. Let's get that going again. Kind of stopped on me. Okay, so this one's kind of going in sections. It doesn't quite get all the way around. Maybe that one will make it. Nope. There we go. Maybe it's gonna make it. I think I cut it a little bit too short. Yeah, I think I cut it a little bit too short because it didn't quite make it around the corner. Ta-da! It does smell a little bit like incense. Okay. But look! You guys, you can stand them up. Okay. If you wanted to stand them up, you can definitely do that. You can tie them together. They have a back side, so we could put something else on the back if you wanted to do that. But how cute. They do have a little bit of like a charred edge look to it. But if you don't mind that, I think it's kind of cute. I think it's kind of cool. Anyways, now I can say I did it. I did it. How exciting. Okay, I just got over my fear of it. I went for it, but like I said, I read up all the tips and tricks and stuff like that. Then to feel the burn. Little Miss Riley is definitely not up here today. Okay, so check it out. You don't want to do the Mod Podge stuff? Don't, it's okay. We have these that match these guys, okay? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys real quick how you can do this. Let me cut them apart real quick. Normally, I would just take like an X-Acto knife and cut along the white lines, but not today. I'm just gonna cut them up. And we're also gonna put it on the jar, and we're gonna make it look kind of like an etched glass. Okay, so first thing is let's put one of these right in the center of, maybe let's do this one on the big one. Okay. And I probably could use my lighting pad. Oh. Well, let's make sure it's plugged in. Is it plugged in? Did it go on? Don't tell me that's on. I guess it is on, but it's not. Oh no! I guess it's time for a new pad. All right, we'll just eyeball it. So I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pull it down a little bit. I'm gonna keep picking it up, putting it up to the light to kind of judge that it's like right in the center. The wood burning gel, I haven't done it yet, but it does work with that. Actually, I think I've done it once, but it was the wrong wood that I was trying. I think I did it on bamboo, and I didn't like the way it was coming out, so I just stopped. Okay, do we have shimmer moonlight? Oh no. Maybe I don't. It's okay. Let's do, we can do Ocean Mist. And what is this, Lakeshore? We can do Ocean Mist and Lakeshore, or we can change it up and use something completely different. We'll change it up and use something completely different. Why not? Okay, So I'm just gonna take some paste and pull it across. Okay, so I did that. I'm gonna pull that up. So we've got that star right there in the center. I'm gonna wash this off real quick because it just makes it a lot easier. Okay, that one is clean and drying now. While that is finishing up, we're gonna paint this one. Okay, let's paint it with, what is this? Shimmer Rose Gold. Okay, and where's my paintbrush? Here we go. We're gonna paint this whole thing. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. This shimmer doesn't really paint well. It gives it a little bit in the background. I think it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's kind of like a opaque color to it. Just a little bit of shimmer in the background. And then we're gonna let that dry as well. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it on, to make it look like etching cream without using etching cream. We did it for that the reindeer feed jar, the one from Target. So we'll do it on a bigger jar this time. And then we'll apply something else on that here in just a bit. Okay, you could leave it like that if you wanted. You can sprinkle some glitter on it. You can do whatever you want. Here's this one. We are going to put a second layer on top of it in a second. And we'll put a second layer on that one as well. So let me move those to a side. We'll come back and use the Forest and Shimmer Rose Gold. But y'all, look how ginormous this glass is. I'm pretty sure I got it at H-E-B. So if you're in like Texas or somewhere that has an H-E-B, that's where I got it from. I'm sure you can get it from like Walmart as well. There are jars of paste. Oh no, those are just for decoration. Okay. We are going to do these bigger, we've got these snowflakes. I do have a super big one as well, but I may save that for the really big one, and then we'll clean off one of these and use that in a second as well. Okay, Shimmer Frost is what I'm using, okay? Shimmer Frost. I can hear my echo in the glass when I talk close over it. Shimmer Frost. Just ignore me, right? Okay. So I am going to need to fuzz my transfer a little bit because we're putting it on glass. Glass is going to, like, the transfers are going to stick to glass very well. They're super sticky, okay? So just fuzz it quite a few times, especially if they're brand new. If you accidentally fold it on itself, just slowly and carefully pull it apart. If it's super stuck, take it and put it under some water, okay? Yes, and it's winter. Like, winter just started, didn't it? So you have plenty of time to get it. Y'all, this transfer is normally $27. It's $6. $6. That's it for this big old transfer. Oh, you can even put it on the back of your car. Like cute little, I just poked myself. Like flurries on the back of your vehicle, because it's chalk paste. It'll wash off eventually. Or you can just hit it with some water and rub it off. I just might go take it outside and do that. Okay, so anyways, go grab it. The website is below. It says shop here. Click it and you will find it. That and the snowflakes are there. So make sure you get them. All right. So I'm going to setting it on there. I have my Shimmer Frost Make sure you get Shimmer Frost paste. It's not on sale, but totally worth it if you're wanting to do jars. Okay, so here we go. You're just gonna pull that across, cover the whole thing, and then we're gonna peel it up and we're gonna put it down one more time and try and do maybe 1 or 2 more. I even have baby snowflakes. I'll show you that. I don't think that one's on sale, but you could totally get it. I'll put it on here so you guys can see what it would look like. But check that out. Look how cute. All right, let's do another one. Maybe like right here. Okay. And be careful because the paste on the other side will be wet, so just don't set the glass down or the jar down. And then let's do it one more time, shall we? I'm gonna pull that right on up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. Okay. Just gonna kind of push it outwards. I set it down in the middle. I'll start in the middle and I'll just push the transfer out so it lays flat. Now, after so many times, the paste may, it may not start to push through the screen, and that's just because the paste is starting to dry in the screen. So it's gonna give it a little bit more rustic look. And if you like that, go for it. If you don't, stop what you're doing, clean your transfer, and then continue. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean my transfer after this one. Let it dry. Okay. Let's pull. You guys. I love it. All right, let me soak my board eraser in some water real quick. You can totally change it for every season. That's what I love about it. So like etching cream, if you use etching cream with our stuff, which you can, you are going to have to get new glasses, right? You can't just use the same vase over and over, but with this Shimmer Frost, you can use the same vase or jar or whatever you want to use for your table, for cookies, for whatever it is. Awesome. All right, I'm cleaning this one off because we are going to have to reuse it in a little bit on our snowflake. So it's clean front and back. I'm setting it in here, sticky side up to dry. And let's see. Let's finish the vase real quick and then we'll go back to those snowflakes. So I'm just gonna dry it a little bit so that way I can do the second one. Just so it doesn't accidentally pull up the paste that's already on here. Chalking the sliding glass door, that's perfect. If you're just popping on, say hello. What you've missed so far, if you are just jumping on, we did do Mod Podge, okay? But with fire, so you can check that out. I was a little worried, but we were good. Actually, I wasn't worried this time. I was worried the first time I did it. Okay, so that's what we did. And then we are chalking the other side right now. I'm just letting those dry. And then we are creating like an etched look on this jar, which I got from like H-E-B. I don't use chalk sealer on anything, honestly. I don't, even on my outside stuff, I honestly don't even put it on there either. I haven't been. Okay. So I think I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it up here like this, and I'm not going to chalk that top part of it, okay? So I'm just gonna go from this part right here, like that straight line across. And then down. Okay, because I kind of want like half snowflakes, you know, so it looks good. Looks like the snowflakes are all over the jar. This is so cute though. And y'all better go get them before they go out of stock because it's while supplies last and a lot of things have been selling out. But it looks like they're still available. I have it on my website so I can kind of keep an eye on it. I have it pulled up on my end. Okay, let's set this down again. Let's set it down right there. I'm gonna need a little bit more paste though, hold on. Okay, so I start in the middle. Whenever I'm doing it the second time, I start in the middle and I just push the transfer down out like outwards so that way it can stick, because I don't like run my finger over it once I set it down a second time. I just kind of set it down and go with it. But what do you guys think so far? And like I said, it is winter. It just hit winter, like what, this past week? So you still have plenty of time to get this. Y'all, I ordered on the 26th and it already shipped. I think it shipped yesterday. Yesterday, the day after. So order it and I'm sure you'll get it next week. Because it's already, what is today? Today's Wednesday. Oh, you might get it by Saturday or Monday or something. Okay. I think I could put one right down here. We'll do a small one down here. Okay. Push up. It's okay if it folds a little bit. Not a big deal. You can fix it. It's not going to ruin it. Okay. Let's pull that up. That's cute. It's just kind of like sticking up there from the bottom. So where else do I need one? I could probably use one right here. Let's just do like 2 little things. Like that. Yeah. Ta-da! So it is starting to not come out as clear. So that means that my paste is starting to dry inside of my silk screen. So I'm just gonna wash it. Okay, we're just gonna wash it. Sometimes when I use glitter, I like to use a lot more water so you don't spread the glitter all over the place, okay? Or the shimmer. So just squeeze up a lot of water. Go clean it in your sink, that works too. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the snowflake. They're super cute on this jar. All right, so I'm cleaning front and back. And again, if you use a lot of water, it really helps to take off all that glitter. Okay? Now, I think I had, look, I have this cute little thing. This one's called Hello Winter, Hello Snow. And so it has a ton of little ones that you could just put all over the place. That would be so cute. So if you wanted to add the little ones, you can. I think I'm gonna add a few little ones. Just a few. Let's see, I need my, let's use these. Since this one's a little bit smaller, I am just going to kind of cut apart. Instead of cutting them all the way apart, I want to leave them on this one sheet. So I'm just going to like release that layer. Oh, it's my dog. He's barking at something. Okay. So now I can just pull these up. It's much better when you use an X-Acto knife. My scissors aren't quite as sharp. So I could just do a few of these, right? And we can add these in here. So these are gonna be pretty quick. So I'm gonna set it down. It is much smaller, so it's a much smaller little area. Maybe I should use my multi-tool. You guys, this is adorable. I love it. Anyways, my website is below in the comments. In that pinned comment, it says shop now. The big snowflakes and the snowflake cutouts are 70% off while supplies last, so grab those. But if you like the little snowflake one, I think it's called, what did I say? Hello Snow, Hello Winter. So if you just type in hello, it should search it for you. I don't think it's on sale, but it's one of our smaller transfers. And if you really like the way it looks, then just grab it, you know? You can always put it on your car, right? Okay, so that one looks awesome. Let's do another one. I'm just gonna spray that real quick. Yeah, you can definitely use a spray sealer if you'd like. I don't, because the stuff just doesn't come off unless you really hit it with a lot of constant water. But if it's under like a covered porch, I haven't been sealing any of my porch cleaners. Well, I say any of my porch cleaners. I haven't made one in a while, but when I did make them, I didn't seal them. Oh, my door rounds. I do make those pretty often. More often, at least, than the porch cleaners, but. Okay. Let's do another one right here. I love these little ones now. I'm glad I did that. Ooh, let's get that little piece. Ooh. Spider webs for Halloween, I think, would be adorable. I do think so. But say hi if you're on. Hit the heart button for me. Let's see. And if you guys want to know how to get entered into a giveaway, just type in the word giveaway below and then join my VIP group, okay? Or just go check your messenger after you type in that word, okay? Because if you go and get these snowflakes, you get entered into that drawing. Ah! But I posted a lot of the prizes in the VIP group. So just make sure you check it out. All right, so we're almost done. This is the last snowflake, little snowflake I'm gonna do. And then we'll finish up our other ones and we will be done. Let's see, I could probably put one there. Ta-da! How do you order? So Martha, below there is a pinned comment and it says shop here. You can click that link right there. And it'll take you to my website. So it just really depends on what you'd like to order. The snowflake transfer, the big snowflakes and the snowflake cutouts will be directly on that page whenever you click it. And if you'd like some other items, you can just either search for them, like if you want this shimmer frost paste, you can type in frost in the search bar on my website and it'll pull up for you. Okay. But if you have any other questions, feel free to message me if you want to look for more stuff. Also, grab you a mini squeegee if you're going to do this kind of project, okay, and you don't have all the materials. The mini squeegee is like $2 or $3, something like that. You just need one of them. Yes! I love it. Great job, guys. Great job. All right, let me put that in my water. Let me close this up. And let's just throw in this so you guys can kind of see. So you guys can see the jar. Check it out. Isn't that cute? Okay, it's moving a lot, sorry. Let me move that back here. All right, so the next thing we're gonna finish up are these. And I do need surface wax because I painted these. I want to apply surface wax on top just to prevent it from not pulling up the paste that's already there. So I'm literally just applying this over my paste. So same thing here. This is all paste though, so I kind of want to get all of the sides. Thank you. Yeah, you definitely don't need PayPal. It's just gonna take like a credit card. All right, let's use the small one. So I'm gonna fuzz this just a little bit. And we're gonna attempt, does this one go in here? Pretty sure it does. Let me see if that's lined up right. Almost. Okay, let's see. Is there like a specific way? I think this one's kind of funky. Maybe there. Looks close enough. It may be a little off, but it's okay. I think I'll survive. Okay. We're just gonna roll with it. This one may be a little off, but it's fine. Let me get my squeegee. I'm just gonna wipe that off. No, Sonia, I got another applicator. I still don't know where the first applicator is. I don't know where it went. All right, so I'm gonna apply our paste. Now I'm not pushing too hard. I'm just lightly pulling it across. Okay. And I need just a teeny tiny bit more. Okay. So let's pull that up. So there is our first snowflake. So on the back, remember we did tissue paper with the heat method. On the other side, we painted it with shimmer rose gold. So it just has a little bit of shimmer in the background, not so white. And then the green right here. Okay, the forest color. Ooh, that one's still a little wet. All right, let me spray this so it's easier to clean here in a little bit. I need to fill up my water. And then let's do this bigger one. Drop that back in the water, close that up. Okay. So I definitely think lining it up is the hardest part. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, off. Okay, maybe I'm gonna hold that there and I'm just gonna try and wiggle it around. Why is it so off? Okay. Good enough. I don't know what happened to my lighting pad. I don't know why it stopped lighting up so much. Maybe I have to get a new one. Okay. So if you guys are still on, what was your favorite project so far? Do you like the snowflakes? Did you like the Mod Podge with the heat? Do you like this part of the snowflake, the part I'm doing now, or do you like the jar? And if you like the jar, do you like the jar with just the big snowflakes, or do you like them with the mixture of big and small? What is your favorite? All right, there we go. This one is done. The jar, I know I love the jar. Look how cute. And you know what's so funny, you guys? I did not plan this, but hold on. Let me dry this before I mess it up. Okay. And then let me show you something funny. Okay, look how funny this is. So that is one side. It is forest and shimmer rose gold. And this side is Mod Podge with leftover tissue paper from Christmas. But y'all, how funny is it that they practically, oops, there we go. They practically match. I mean, this side, I guess not as much, but this is like literally like forest green. That tissue paper was almost the exact same color. Oh man, I got paste on it. Oops. Oh, it's coming off. Oopsie daisies. But anyways, and they stand up. Okay. So, whichever way you decide. There is that. So I'm going to put those there. And then let me bring this back over to show you guys the jar one more time. The name of the small snowflakes is Hello Winter, Hello Snow. No, hold on. Yes, Hello Winter, Hello Snow. But if you just type in the word hello on my website, on the chalk site, it should pull up for you. Okay. Yes. Yay. I know, they're like color coordinated. Didn't even plan that. Thank Thank you. Okay, hit the heart button for me, you guys. And be sure to go shop the sale. 70% off. It will not last. It's only until the 31st, and it's while supplies last. So don't wait. Grab your snowflakes. Grab your snowflake transfer. Remember, the snowflake transfer itself, the big one, is normally $27, and it's only $6, okay? And then the snowflakes, no, it's not $6. Hold on. I'm giving you the wrong numbers. It is, give me one second. It is for $8. It is $8 for the snowflake transfer, and for the snowflake cutouts, it is $4.60, okay? I was right on that earlier. No, $5.40. I was wrong. I was looking at the tree cutouts. That one's $4.50. The tree cutouts are super cute too. You don't even have to use them as trees. We're gonna do these tomorrow. I hope they're still in stock tomorrow, but we're gonna make some like leprechaun type gnomes or St. Patrick's Day gnomes, since I have some Valentine ones already. Maybe we'll make some spring ones too. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Just be sure you have the live notifications on. Below in the comment, there are 3 things that you need. One, it's how to shop and get the supplies now. The next one is the VIP group. Please join it. It's free, but that's where all the info as far as the drawings and the giveaways you're going to get for making any purchases on my website between now and the 31st. Well, between yesterday and the 31st. And then the next one is live notifications. So click that, and in your messenger, it's going to ask and you'll provide an email, a phone number, and it'll ask you to join the daily messages and the weekly messages. Please go ahead and hit submit for both, or hit yes for both, because the daily one is I will send a message through Facebook Messenger that says, hey, I'm live right now. Come find me over here on my page. Okay. The weekly one, I don't actually send one every week. I only send it when there's special events going on. Like yesterday, I sent one about 70% off everything. But other than that, the next one I will probably send won't be until the new launch. Okay. So anyways, there's that. Please go ahead and click on those. And I did say spring. Maybe we can make some spring gnomes. You just did your 3rd shop. Oh my goodness. It's too easy to do. Okay, the name of the little snowflakes was Hello Winter, Hello Snow. Okay, so it looks like that. And the name of the jar that I used is Shimmer Frost. Okay. All right, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, and bye.